So how are you feeling like a contortionist these days? Physically, we're contorting over our work from home setups. I know I'm at my kitchen table when I'm working from home when I'm not in the office and I'm doing paperwork. And I'm all kinds of knotted up, partly because I want to have the cat sitting on my lap, and partly because I'm sitting on a hard kitchen chair. Maybe your work from home setup isn't the best physically for your body either. Or we're contorting on our couch while we're scrolling and checking our social media feeds and checking the news. Or we're contorting over our crafts and our hobbies and our projects around the house. Or maybe you're not feeling contorted physically as much as you're feeling contorted mentally. What are the rules this week? All the hoops that we have to jump through that changes one week to the next. You're walking on a teeter-totter of a tightrope, wondering, is this event on? Is it off? Where do I need to be? Do I not need to be there? What are the school kids going to do in the next couple weeks? Or maybe you're not sleeping well because your mind is just jumping and spinning from one thought to the next and it never ends. Welcome to the never-ending feedback loop of the mind-body connection. And if you're feeling sick of it, you're feeling a little nauseous on this wild ride, here is how to make that ride work for you instead of working against you. If you're new to my world, welcome. I'm Dr. Vicky, gentle chiropractor for people as well as pets. I'm a Reiki healer and I'm a mind-body coach. Don't worry about the initials behind my name. What they mean is that I am here to help you be the very best version of yourself that you possibly can be and help you stay that way by empowering you through tips, tools, and techniques that you can use on your own at home without needing to depend on anybody else to get you from where you are to where you want to be. And I know firsthand about this mental mind-body physical feedback loop that we're talking about because I am living it. I'm contorting over my hobbies. I do a lot of sewing, cleaning out the house like we've all been doing, decluttering. So I'm all kinds of twisted up, in my sewing machine, upside down practically. I got a crappy work from home setup. Let's be honest, my setup here at the office isn't the best ergonomically either. I'm all curled up in a weird little ball, scrolling on Facebook in the mornings and watching Netflix at night. And I'm not sleeping well because my mind is going around in circles and jumping through a bunch of hoops. So I know firsthand what a lot of you are going through with this. Why does this happen? Why does it feel like it never ends where we're constantly knotted up physically and we're knotted up mentally and it just doesn't seem to end? It's because there is no separation between the outside and the inside. They are two sides of the same coin. You cannot have a front without a back. You cannot have in without outside. So, what do I mean by that? When we put our bodies through these different contortions, through these different situations where they need to, change to what's going on, whether it's our work from home setup or the physical stress of watching the news, our bodies will adapt or they'll maladapt to any situation. And our thoughts follow the same thing of adapting or maladapting to match what our bodies are doing. There's been a host of TED Talks and a host of research about, power positions, where how you can stand to mentally psych yourself up and bring yourself into a more powerful mindset. And the reverse is true. They've also done TED Talks and studies about how if you're in a physically depressed position, curled up, you're literally making yourself smaller and lower, your brain follows suit. Your mental makes you feel smaller and makes you feel lower. If you spend enough time curled up in a ball, eventually you'll start feeling depressed. You can walk through a room and just by reading people's postures, tell what kind of mood they're in. Are they up and lifted and happy and energetic and, looking really powerful and like a leader? Or are they shrinking back? Are they looking depressed? Are they looking withdrawn? It's a good indication of where their mind's at. The same thing happens with what you're doing right now. At home, at work, what are you doing? Are you contorting your body to adapt or maladapt to your situation. Whether that's something you really enjoy, like your crafts and your hobbies and your projects, or something that you gotta just kind of adapt to, like maybe you need to do a work from home situation and you weren't quite used to that, or you're spending more time on social media or watching the news or binging Netflix. Guilty. If you're spending a lot of time physically contorted, physically twisted up, physically in a little ball, in a knot, your mind's going to follow suit. And your mental will turn into feeling contorted, feeling twisted up, and feeling like you're curled up in a little ball mentally. And it just keeps feeding into each other, because the more your mental is feeling contorted, the more your body's going to contort to match that. The more your body contorts, the more your mental follows to match that. Now, because the mind follows the body, we cannot just think our way out of this feeling contorted. If you are mentally feeling like you are running around on a hamster wheel, you're jumping and spinning from one hoop to the next, trying to figure out where this roller coaster is going, you can try to think your way out of it and say affirmations and write things in the mirror and lipstick and tell yourself everything's great and I feel wonderful. And your body is not going to believe you. Your subconscious mind is not going to believe you. Because the only way to get out of that loop is to take action. The mind has to follow the body. Your thoughts have to follow your actions. So if you want off of this roller coaster ride and you want to make this ride work for you, you have to take actions physically with your body to get yourself out of these contorted positions and get yourself feeling more straight and centered and stable. So, if you need assistance unwinding those physical contortions that you've built up over recent months with all of the crazy in the world, or the crazy just in your world, depending on what's going on, and keep you flying straight and true so you can move forward, both mentally and physically, reach out to me for that assistance. Give me a call or shoot me a text message with the word consult at 636-751-3150. If you include the word consult, that lets me know that we need to have a no-charge chat one-on-one on the phone ASAP to get you from where you are to where you want to be as rapidly and as easily as possible. Because you deserve to be your very best. You don't deserve to be spending your night tied up in knots, jumping through mental hoops, and then spending the rest of your day still tied up in knots, feeling ragged because you've been jumping through hoops. Let's get you to being your very best, to thriving, and to sailing high to your next level of success, okay? So reach out to me, and let's get you on that path. Until next time, go out there and be your very best. Bye now.